Hi everyone, my name is Mike and welcome to another episode of Guiding Skills 101.
More the equipment that you might be using on a day-to-day basis as a guide.
Today's episode we're going to be focusing on spotlight use. Just basically the ethics of it, the etiquette around using the spotlight, and just some of the hints and tips that we've learned over our time, which will make it as successful as possible. As you can see, the sun is going down, so we're just going to go out and see what we can find. All right, so we've gotten to a lovely place to do a Sundowner. It's been a fantastic game drive. We've seen a lot of planes game and all sorts of other things. But the important part now is that when you're getting your guests back on the vehicle after the Sundowner, you're going to start using the spotlight, and they may have absolutely no idea what you're actually doing with that spotlight. So it's really important to give them a bit of a briefing as to what to expect from the spotlighting that you're about to do. And then you're also going to remind them of the animals that can be seen at night and are active and are able to be spotlighted. And you're going to remind them of some of the animals that you won't be using the spotlight on. It's very important not to shine on the animal's eyes, even if they're nocturnals, because if you're going to shine on their eyes, it's going to be very uncomfortable for them. And if you're going to shine on any of your guests' eyes or your own, when you shine into these mirrors, that's why I've turned the mirrors in. A rule of thumb used to be that red eyes are for predators and green or blue eyes are for prey. And I just don't know if that's really the case anymore. And so that color of that light is purely based upon the angle of the light and the kind of light you're using. Once you get to this type of light, it becomes quite difficult to see details. And so now what I'm looking for is those eyes shining amongst the bushes. Now I find there are many different ways to use a spotlight. My favorite method is just a nice, gentle left and right, just above the level of the grass. You're going to be now starting the night drive. Your guests are going to be thinking about putting their cameras away, but you need to remind them that they don't have to. There's still options for them with the spotlight. But what's really important is that we start to use the red filter. If an animal is moving through the thick bushes, use the white light to be able to keep up with it. Once it comes into the open and it's just sitting or doing something, then you can use a red filter. It's much more sensitive to that animal's eyes. All you have to do is remind your guests to change their camera settings to black and white, and you get these beautiful, wonderful, dramatic photos in the spotlight without any idea that there is actually just a red filter on the light. Remember, if you like this video and you want to see more like it, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.